Someone is hiding mass vulnerability scans behind AI bot identities. 737 Chrome extensions were secretly proxying your traffic, and researchers just documented the first near-autonomous AI attack on a government target. Here is your full daily brief. Attackers are spoofing legitimate AI crawler user agents like Claudebot to disguise mass vulnerability scans. Because many servers whitelist known AI bots, the spoofed identity slips past rate limits and WAF rules. Check your server logs for Claudebot traffic that does not originate from Anthropic's documented IP ranges. Researchers identified 737 free Chrome VPN and proxy extensions that were routing users' browser traffic through attacker-controlled proxy infrastructure. The extensions primarily targeted users seeking access to geo-blocked services. Open Chrome/extensions right now and remove any free VPN add-on you did not vet from a known audited provider. RICO researchers tracked a campaign called City Forum, where an unauthorized actor quietly read Salesforce and ServiceNow customer portals for 17 months without triggering alerts, because the access used legitimate guest or community portal features, working exactly as designed. If your org runs public-facing Salesforce or ServiceNow portals, audit guest user permissions and review access logs going back at least a year. A new Android malware called WinRelay relays NFC card data in real time, while SpyNote gives attackers full remote control of the infected device, enabling fraudsters to clone payment cards mid-call. The combo also takes out unauthorized loans using victims' credentials. If you sideload Android apps or granted accessibility permissions to unfamiliar apps, treat your device as compromised and audit it immediately. InfoSecurity magazine confirms the WinRelay and SpyNote pairing allowed a fraudster to clone a victim's contactless card while keeping them distracted on a phone call, a real-time relay attack that bypasses traditional card-not-present fraud controls. Contactless payment users should enable transaction alerts and consider NFC blocking card sleeves as a physical countermeasure. SANS ISC highlights Linux kernel process accounting as a forensic tool that records every executed process at the kernel level, capturing commands that attackers deliberately scrub from shell history. Unlike bash history, process accounting runs below the user session and is much harder to tamper with. Enable it with acton on your Linux servers and review psact or actglogs as part of your incident response playbook. This one is not a threat story. Google's Pixel 11 lineup is available for pre-order on Amazon, with gift cards up to $350 included on every model. If you are due a device refresh, Pixel phones ship with Google's security update guarantee and on-device AI privacy features worth considering for a security-conscious upgrade. CEVA Logistics confirmed a cyber attack on July 29 that disrupted operations across 8 European warehouses and halted shipments at affected sites. The incident is a reminder that logistics and supply chain operators remain high-value targets. If your business depends on CEVA for fulfillment, contact your account manager for status and activate your supply chain contingency plan. Israeli cyber firm Dream documented what it describes as the first near-autonomous AI-driven attack against a government target, where the AI framework adapted its tactics mid-operation, self-corrected errors, and expanded its footprint without human direction at each step. This marks a qualitative shift in attacker capability. Defenders should treat adaptive, self-correcting intrusion behavior as a signal of AI-assisted attack and escalate immediately. Walmart shared how co-locating red and blue teams under a trusted agent model breaks down the adversarial dynamic that often limits purple team exercises, producing faster feedback loops and more realistic defenses. If your org runs red team exercises in isolation, consider embedding a blue team liaison to close the gap between finding and fixing. It is a structural change that pays off in measurably better detection coverage. That is your daily brief. Subscribe so you never miss the stories that matter, and head to MonMyIP to turn today's headlines into real checks on your own systems. Stay sharp.